Hey guys, okay, so today I'm gonna be showing you guys, not showing you, telling you my 10 favorite Halloween movies. So 5 of them are scary movies or horror movies, and the other 5 are like family friendly movies, like kid movies, I guess, but they're all Halloween movies, or movies that you can watch on Halloween. Okay, so the first movie is Halloween, obviously, with Michael Myers. Okay, so this movie, if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm reading off of it. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to look at you guys. So Halloween's about a man named Michael Myers, and I'm sorry. Okay, so Halloween is a man named Michael Myers, and when he was younger, he killed one of his sisters. He killed his older sister, and well, then he was put into a psych ward because he killed his sister for no reason. And then he got older and he escaped. And when he escaped, he went around killing people, trying to find his little sister because he wanted to finish his job. So yeah, there's 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, I don't remember. There's so many of them. And in every single movie, he is trying to find his sister. And he finds her, but he never kills her. So, yeah. Okay, that was number 1. Okay, number 2 is Nightmare on Elm Street. I love this movie. These are my 2 favorite serial killers of movies. Fake serial killers. Fantasy. Anyways, so Nightmare on Elm Street is about a man named, what's his name? Freddy Krueger. So Freddy Krueger haunts teens' dreams. He's in their nightmares, trying to kill them. And if he kills them in their dream, they die in real life. And it turns out that he was killing these teens because what their parents did to him, which was they burned him alive because he had killed a bunch of kids. So then they killed him and he ended up getting into their dreams, into their kids' dreams. So that's what Freddy Krueger does. So that was Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, number 3 is Insidious. I like Insidious more than The Conjuring. I'm sorry if you like The Conjuring more than Insidious. It's just that Insidious scared me more than Conjuring. I don't know why. I still like The Conjuring, but on my list it's Insidious. So Insidious, it's about a kid whose house is haunted and he gets possessed. Like, this kid gets possessed and by an entity. I don't know how to say the word. This is the word. He gets possessed by one of those, and his soul, I don't know what I'm saying. His soul, I'm trying to read and talk to you at the same time. Okay, so an entity gets inside him, possesses him, and his soul is in the other side, like where the dead people are, but not the dead people, like the bad dead people, where the bad people go. So like hell, I guess you could call it. I don't know. And his dad has to try and find him because he's the only one that could get into that other world, like mentally. So the dad is trying to get his kid back because this whole thing started with the dad when he was a kid. So yeah. So I'll just explain you what the first one is about. There's 3 of them, so yeah. Okay, number 4 is The Craft. If you don't know about The Craft is about these 3 girls that are best friends, and they're trying to be witches. And then there's a new girl that comes to their school, and they want her to be part of the group. And then, well, they're teaching her how to be a witch and whatever. And it turns out that at the end, she's the most powerful witch. So yeah, I love that movie. I love the witches movie. I love witches. So that was The Craft. So it's just about a bunch of witch teens that are trying.
Sorry, my hair is green. I painted it with a marker and just wanted to see how it would look with green hair. Just ignore it. I'm sorry.
So yeah, they're trying to be witches, and then the new girl is the most powerful witch. So number 5, I believe. One, two, three. Yeah, number 5 is Chucky. Chucky. I love Chucky. I've been watching Chucky since I was like 5. I think 5, 4. Very little. I started watching Chucky. Fun fact, I had a Chucky doll when I was small, and I would sleep with him and everything. And my mom would get scared because I would sleep with my mom and with the doll, and my mom got scared, and one day she eventually just threw him away. So I need to get that new Chucky doll, you know. So anyways, Chucky, I didn't know this. I did not just found this out, but when I was little I didn't know this, but now that I'm older I know this. Okay, so Chucky was a serial killer, and he was put, his spirit, when he died, I guess, his spirit was put into the doll, Chucky. And he's just trying to kill people so he could get his spirit into that person. So yeah, so he just wants to transfer into a human so he can kill more people, because he doesn't like being a doll. And that's pretty much all Chucky is. Yeah, but I like it. Okay, so number 6. So those were the 5 scary movies. Chucky isn't really scary, you know, but anyway, so those were the horror movies. Now we're moving on to the kid-friendly movies, cartoon, that are not cartoons. Only one of them is cartoon, but the rest are not, you know, family-friendly movies. Okay, so the first one is Beetlejuice. Well, this isn't supposed to be a kid's movie. This is like a PG-13 movie. Anyways, so Beetlejuice. It's about a couple who die in a car crash, but they don't know that they died. So they're trapped in their house, and then a new family move into the house, and the daughter of the couple that moved in, she finds out that they are ghosts, and that's how they find out they're ghosts, because she like tells them they're ghosts or something like that. Well, they are trying to go into heaven, I guess, trying to release their spirits from being trapped in the house. So they call this man called Beetlejuice because Beetlejuice is supposed to help them, you know, transfer into the next world, I guess. But it turns out that Beetlejuice is not a nice man, and he tries to trick them. But at the end, the daughter, the girl, ends up helping them go into the next world. So yeah, I love Beetlejuice. That's one of my favorites. Okay, so number 2 is Edward Scissorhands. I love him. Any movie that Johnny Depp has been in, I love. I'm sorry, if you don't like Johnny Depp, I'm sorry. But it's not Johnny Depp, it's his characters that I like. So, young Johnny Depp though. Anyways, so Edward Scissorhands, it's about Edward, a man named Edward. He was created by a scientist, but he was supposed to be a man, a human. The scientist turned him into a human. He turned a machine into a human, but sadly he passed away before he could finish his hands. So now Edward has scissor hands, hint, Edward Scissorhands. So then one day this lady finds him because she sells like cosmetology stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys know about Avon. Avon was catalog magazine thing, and you would buy things, and well, these ladies would go to your house and sell things. Okay, anyways, so that lady did that, and she went to Edward's house, and then somehow she convinced to take Edward home, and she took him home, and she took care of him and everything, and then he falls in love with her daughter, and then it's just a love story, and it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and I love Edward, okay? He's just so precious. I don't know why he's so precious. He's just such a nice human being, and they treat him bad. These dumb teenagers treat him bad because they want to bully him because he has scissors as hands, which is not nice. Don't be a bully. Okay, so number 4, number 3, it's Hocus Pocus. If you've never seen Hocus Pocus, are you even human? Are you? Hocus Pocus, I don't even have to explain this movie, but I'm going to. So Hocus Pocus is about 3 witches that are sisters, and well, they're trying to become immortal, but the first time they tried, this boy and girl end up killing them, I think. Do they die? Or they're sent to hell? I don't know. They disappear. And then years pass by and now they're in the new century, and there's these two other new kids that brought them back without even knowing what they were doing. So they brought them back and they're trying to be immortal, but the only way they could be immortal is if they kill a virgin. So they're trying to get the boy or the girl because they're both virgins. So yeah, but then they end up making them die again, leave, disappear again, and they do it. So that's how it ends. So yeah. But I didn't have to explain none of them because you obviously seen Hocus Pocus, right? I hope you have, because if you haven't, what world are you living in? Are you even human? Like, seriously, cool. Stop this video and go watch the movie and then you can come back. Okay? Number 4 is Halloween Town. Halloween Town is another Halloween movie, like witch movie is what I meant to say. I don't know what I was going. Okay, so Halloween Town is about these 3 kids that are witches. They're siblings, and their grandma and their mom are witches. So one day their grandma comes from Halloween Town to where they live. I forgot what they live. And she's trying to tell her daughter that she needs help because Halloween Town, there's some evil thing in Halloween Town and she needs help. So, but the mom does not want them to be witches, so she says no. So the grandma leaves, and then these kids follow the grandma. They escaped and follow the grandma to Halloween Town, and then they find out that the bad thing is a person, and he's the mayor of the Halloween Town, I believe. And well, the older daughter, she ends up fighting him, and she wins, I guess. So yeah, so they defeat the evil thing, which is, that was just Halloween 1. I believe there's 3 Halloween Towns. So I was just explaining the first one. Excuse me. So the last one, number 5 and number 10 out of all of the list, is A Nightmare Before Christmas. Another one, a classic. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Are you living under a rock? Come on, people, get it together. Look. For the ones that are in the back, sitting all the way back there that haven't watched. I don't know why my finger disappeared. That haven't watched A Nightmare Before Christmas, please listen up. Okay, A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's about Jack Skellington. So Jack Skellington is tired of repeating the same routine every year because they do Halloween every year. They live in Halloween Town, Halloween City, Halloween State, I don't know. They celebrate Halloween 24/7 and he's tired of it. So he leaves Halloween and he ends up in Christmas Town, I guess. And he decides to steal Santa Claus and become Santa Claus because now he wants to celebrate Christmas. But the people from Halloween are not having it. They don't like what he's doing. So he ends up going back to Halloween, understanding where they're coming from, and he's back to celebrating Halloween. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, and then he also falls in love with a girl named Sally. You know, not such a big deal or whatever. So that was A Nightmare Before Christmas. So those were all the movies. I hope you like them. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked the video. Obviously, if you didn't, it's okay. And comment down below which one was your favorite out of the 10, or if your movie wasn't in my list, comment down below too. And subscribe to see the rest of the Halloween videos I have for you guys. So this is the 4th one. The next video is gonna be the last one, sadly, because Halloween would be over. But still, I hope you enjoy this. I'm gonna be leaving all the trailers to the movies that I said down below. So yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the last one of this October series. Okay, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now. Well, not to sleep because it's still daytime, but still, I'm gonna go cry myself till I fall asleep. Not really, but you know. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.